Just had a long day at work, sitting at my desk, ready to walk home. Can't wait to boot up my phone on my boring stroll. Jump into some AR, goodness, see my little buddies. Gotta catch 'em all, keeping my soul alive. Just a wage slave by day, but a master at night. I log into my favorite app, see my Pikachu waving at me. What is that beside my best buddy? The way the Lord update, nobody asked for, hit with the ugly stick of, oh my God, what is that? Hey, hey, Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life. Hey, you got no shape and your crotch is 2 feet long. What the hell is this pilot done? I think I'll carve my eyes out with a knife. Standing looking at this new abomination, ready to toss my phone. There they go again, making dumb decisions. I just wanna catch my gosh dang Caterpie's been playing since 2016. This might finally break my Pokemon spree. Hey, 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 Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life. Hey, you got no shape and your crotch is 2 feet long. What the hell is this pilot done? I think I'll carve my eyes out with a knife. Hey, hey, Pokemon Go, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life.
Only 9 years old, innocent eyes, watching stories unfold. Pokemon battles, adventure and pride, till the truth was twisted and my innocence died. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice ball to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. They thought we ignored, but we saw through their lies, couldn't take it no more. Authentic voices silenced and betrayed. The changes can wash the essence away. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice bowl to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. Thinking they reign, but they despise the anime domain. They think they have power, they think they know best, but the Disney for the art reveals they're just pests. Rise up, the words aren't the same. Stand tall, stand firm, it's us they blame. They take away the blood, the meaning, the culture. Fuck the patriarchy, cries the lonely vulture. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice ball to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. The battle is raging, but a hope beckons. AI is coming, translating in seconds. From 9 years old, the fire ignites. Against the lies, I stand and fight.
me a pick me, but I'd be fine if Senpai didn't notice me. A chef detective serving up cold facts, yes sir. Got the aggro management on my aggressors. No time for you culture vultures. Too busy looting up my favorite professors. Got that moo cringe dry food, worshiping my waifu. Rather spend my time painting holo licking ice cream. Now we investigating an international crime scene. Rather simp on my sensei. All you crazy cat ladies getting in my way. Committing war crimes and rim worlds on the back burner. Now I gotta be a goddamn researcher. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Be my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Dwelling meme. I'm a shadow fax machine, spitting papers full of facts. Spread the word, got an only husband who accepts my otaku. But online they all say literally who. Professional question asker at your surface. I read hentai for the plot, don't wanna deal with you. Catch my thread on X, censorship, my favorite subject. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Get my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Being told how to write, being told what to read, what to watch. Why are my imports feeling written? And in the USA, ain't none of this is what the characters say. Translate, screw your localization. Now I gotta put all these lies on display. Can't make my tier list, not when these scammers exist. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get that fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Get my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Pig, 2D pure, just try to catch them all. The losers built like blasters, got a super effective move. Snowflake you censor, now Lara Croft's assets got removed. These big pretending companies can have a pretty protag. Give the gamers what they want, fan service approved. Jango fans are still the best. JRPG's not the West. Rather spend my time painting holo licking ice cream. Now we investigating an international crime scene. Rather simp on my sensei. All you crazy cat ladies getting in my way. Committing war crimes and rim worlds on the back burner. Now I gotta be a goddamn researcher. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Get my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Just a basement dwelling meme.
My homies! What's up, everybody? I hope that you're having a fantastic day. It is, wow, really dark in here. Is it darker than normal? I don't know. What did I do? Is it really dark? I should probably get some lights at one point or another, some points, a points. Will this help? No, it just makes me yellow now as opposed to maybe blue or purple. What happens if I do this with white? Well, that brightens it up a little bit. I'm uncomfortable, but I guess if it's better for you, I don't mind. I am not drunk. I am just happy. I'm happy to be here. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. I'm assuming that's what you people are. The Friday goers. Hello! Hello! Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much, Christian Rocker, for the 199 Rip Boobas. Yes, we had a little bit of a throwback posts today on Twitter. I'm sure everybody's upset about that. Wolfspan, and thank you so much for the 5. Hey, Savvy, how are you today? Can you watch the DOA Extreme Prism trailer for the plot? Yeah, that's the word. Plot. We could possibly do that. We could possibly do that if you remind me. If you remind me later after we get through the serious topics. First, though, I must right a wrong. Last week, thank God I sometimes go back and click through my VODs just to make sure I didn't make horribly offensive faces at the camera. I did end up discovering that I missed a tip. I missed a tip. I am such a piece of shit. Matthew Fashion tipped me $20 last live stream, and I completely missed it. And I'm so sorry for that. I was just in the beginning stages of a rant, and I think I had intended to go back to it and actually lead it back to the point that he made. So I apologize. So we're going to get that today. So Matthew said, I appreciate your insight, Savvy. I believe some censorship is necessary. For example, without it, we might still see harmful cigarette ads on TV. However, balance is key. Perhaps we need a more nuanced approach to censorship. So I actually, I understand the point that is, oh my goodness, you guys, you're crazy. Ha! Hang on. Oh gosh. So I think that the point that Matthew was making was actually, I can see where it comes from a good place, but I'm actually going to disagree. And the reason why is I believe that if you do make something, you should be able to advertise it if you so choose. However, you should be honest about the product that you are selling. We all know that cigarettes lead to increased risks of cancer. And then there's also a twofold thing of maybe the platform that you're trying to advertise on doesn't want to advertise your product. That's totally fine. The market course corrects itself. We don't need censorship to decide what is and isn't okay. I believe cigarettes will naturally phase out at some point. Cigarette companies with all of the additives and the bullshit and the increased cancer risks and people moving away from it, we're going to see that eventually go away because the market just naturally corrects itself. So long as you educate your consumers, you don't need censorship. So if we move to education instead of censorship, everybody wins in the long run. Valiant Renegade, though, thank you so much for the $19.99. Really, really appreciate it. We Web Savvy, have a great weekend, buddy. Hop by Sunday if you got time. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, too. As I told somebody else for Sunday, so I am supposed to actually be with my family that day. I have no idea what time. Normally we get together and we have a puppy play date because my parents have a dog. I have dogs. They get together and they play, but my parents are also going fishing a lot with weekends being so nice. So it kind of depends on when my dad gets back. I don't know if you're in the evening though or in the afternoon. I can't keep track of everybody's times. I don't even know what day it is. Please don't be mad at me. Well, Spin, thank you so much for the 2. No Lighting is returning to your teen goth phase. I sit here in the dark as I always have, all right? It wasn't a phase. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's not really censorship. Companies aren't people. Exactly, that too. I miss Marlboro Man commercials. I mean, yeah. I mean, some of like the commercials were funny. And I wouldn't mind seeing what that looks like today. What would a cigarette commercial look like today? That would be very funny, though. But yeah, so I believe in education over anything else. No worries. You know how to reach me. We can reschedule. Excellent. Yes. Also, let me mod you. You don't have to do mod things. Standard mod. I don't know the difference between them, but congratulations on your wrench. Now I shouldn't miss you. Oh, I need to raise this desk again. I lowered it to scare the dog, but I need to raise it back up. That's about where I usually keep this desk. That feels right. Ah, my goodness. Is Nintendo censoring more stuff or something? Oh, Nintendo's pulling a dummy-dum. Very big dummy-dum. And we're going to talk about that and payment processors today because, as you all know, I do love to talk about payment processors. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. I'm already burping. You like my hat and it's missing some letters. Well, since there's only a small handful of you here, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This is not meant to be a political statement hat. I realized it after I ordered it. So, as you guys know, I have a certain affinity for a specific generation of Pokemon. And, I bought the hat with the intention of doing lazy cosplay because something that I used to do on Twitch is what I'd call low effort cosplay. So I would just buy an outfit from Amazon that vaguely looks like a character from video game that myself enjoys or that other people might enjoy on me. And I personally enjoy also setting up my wardrobe based off of characters of fictional content. So the hat is literally just meant to be Calum's hat from Pokemon XY. It just happens to work because it's a nice, beautiful, rich red. But this hat is actually not meant to be a political statement. It's just my love of Pokemon XY and my autism. I'm very happy with the hat. It fits me very nicely. I like the way it looks on me. But, I mean, confirmed Pokemon is MAGA. Yeah, basically. Actually, it was really funny during the political stream. Nobody caught this, and it's so fucking funny. I had the red hat on, but I also had a blue jacket on. And if you're fucking autistic like I am, you know that Caleb wears a red hat and a blue jacket. Nobody noticed. Disappointed, actually, in my autistic nerds out there. Clearly, no one's a Pokemon fan. It's okay, though. It's fine. Stay away from my Pikachu pizza. Dude, your fucking art is so beautiful. I love it. Edible art is some of the best shit out there, man. But yeah. Turn it backwards for the Fred Durst cosplay. Oh boy, reclaim the red hat. I want to be able to dress without worrying about gang colors. That too, man. Like sometimes it's just like red. It's not meant to be a political statement, but if somebody takes it as a political statement, I don't really care. Live show Sunday at 6 p.m. EST. Okay, so that's usually about the time that I'm probably eating dinner with my family if we end up staying that late, but I'll see. I'll have to see. Even Beardo missed it. Fake fan, yeah. Well, Beardo, to be fair, though, doesn't look at me. He pretends that I'm not there, as any younger brother would to their facetious older sister. That's the sibling relationship that we have. Yeah, Savvy is a fascist. Wow, you caught me. I'm actually fascisms. I'm fascisms. Well, Spade, thank you so much for the 5. Savvy's no booba is just her committing to the Misty cosplay. I actually have everything needed for a Misty cosplay. Although I don't know why she didn't just go with Heart Gold Soul Silver Misty cosplay. Lazy. Very lazy. But he thinks you're somewhat semi-attractive. That is true. I think he was just guessing. Getting tested for autism on Wednesday. Congratulations. I hope you get the results that you want. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. He doesn't pay attention to his likes. All right. Well, I'm sure he does. Let's jump into some words and stuff and things that are not just my opinions and poorly thrown together strings of sentences, because clearly I'm failing miserably here on my word verbiage. We're not going to read through my post. We're not going to do that. So we're going to come in here. So we have a little update here from Power World on the patent infringement. Nintendo also put out a statement. This is the most important part, however. I'd like everybody to take note of this. So, Nintendo filed for some patents. I'm really low, as in my voice sounds low. Okay, I can turn up the mic. If you guys end up getting your shit blown out now, it's not my fault. But one person said I'm low, so now I am not low. Heart Gold Misty is just solid white swimsuit and a small jacket. Yeah, see, that requires me to look good in a swimsuit. And I don't know, I'm okay in a one piece, I guess. Ouch, that's better. Oh, okay. So long as everybody's better, that's all that matters. Yay. We're fixing things. I can't wait for them to sue Square Enix for having mounts. Oh, yes. Yes. So, why is this important? Why is the update to Nintendo's patent claiming important? Well, the laws in Japan actually allow Nintendo to do this, which is actually the most asinine part of all of this. The reason why that this is so important is because this allows them to retroactively sue bitches and take money. In fact, it allows anybody in Japan to be able to do that, which is really fucked up in my opinion. So, the targeted patents that they are claiming that have been infringed upon were patents that were registered after the date of patents violation, apparently. The patent registration date was August 27th, 2024, and the patent application date was July 30th. Explain to me how that works out. Explain that to me. That's right, you can't. It doesn't make sense. This is not wholesome. This is not kosher news. This is bad. This is bad for the gaming industry. I think patents in the game industry need to fuck off completely. I understand that Japan obviously has a different, the demographic, the people of Japan have a different level of respect for rules and regulations than you see in America. In America, it is much more common to be outspoken against things like this. In Japan, I think that there's a lot of Japanese individuals who actually might be championing Nintendo And that's because they have a great deal of respect for the rule of law. But I believe that actually this Pal World case is probably going to be one of the most important, assuming that they don't settle. Because it could actually lead to some real reform in the way that patents are handled. So a lot of Japanese studios have their creativity stifled because of the fear of things like this. This prevents healthy competition within among the creatives in the creative industry, and I think that that is inherently bad for everybody. So I think that these kinds of things need to go away. It is absolutely it's unfathomable that somebody could think that they would come up with an idea that nobody else could. I'm against copying and pasting directly the code, but if somebody's able to recreate a similar process with a completely different set of code or similar looking code, so long as it wasn't copy pasted, I think that that's fair game. You know, like if I were to say, oh, I came up with the idea of a double-sided sticky bikini that only covers the nipples and brings the tits together, it would be absolutely fucking stupid of me to assume that somebody else somewhere in the world wouldn't come up with that exact same thing. I'm not, no matter how much of a genius I might be, there will always be somebody smarter than me. There will always be somebody who could come up with something very similar. And I think patents in general are fucking stupid. I think that it causes a lot of problems within many industries. The medical one is actually another one, but I won't get into that and the things that I feel about that. Yeah, patent law is definitely some of the stupidest shit ever. It's very dumb. Very, very dumb. Software patents in general need to be abolished. I do agree with that. Again, the logic being, so long as you're not just copy pasting code, you should be able to create whatever it is that you want. Well, what's happening? YouTube, yeah, it's constantly crashing. I don't know why. Do you want to play a game? I don't think the Pokemon Company will sue Square Enix for that, as they are a large corporation with huge cash target company with us a lot smaller. Well, so somebody sent me actually a legal conversation, and one of the reasons suspected, the actually only reason why any of this makes sense, so the reason why Nintendo didn't go after the Palworld creators previously for their other game that uses very similar mechanics is because Palworld wasn't initially recognized. So Sony, for those who have forgotten, Sony was like, yo, Palworld makers, come be under our umbrella. And unfortunately, the Palworld Dev Studio did agree, and so now they are under the Sony umbrella. This allows Sony to basically have their own Pokemon brand. The only reason why, and I agree with this assessment, but it does not make anything okay, is the fact that Nintendo is going after Sony through Palworld. They don't want Sony to have their own Pokemon. That's the only reason why this is happening. I think had they stayed on their own, it wouldn't have happened, and that's just it. So we'll see what comes of it. I hope positive change comes from it. At the end of the day, though, so long as it facilitates a conversation and it's on people's mind, I think that that's pretty cool, though. Nintendo is family friendly until it turns mafia. Yeah, exactly. E for everyone, except for you, bitch. Except for you. Except for you. Sony is not Sony anymore. Yeah, no, Sony stopped being Sony a long time ago once they allowed the American influence and put their main headquarters in California. Very, very tragic. The Norman Conquest, thank you for the squiggly 10. Hey, Savvy, sent you a DM. You are hereby cordially invited to Off the Hip with ABF on Monday at 9 p.m. EST. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. That is, honestly, these late night shows are getting very hard for me because I stay up so late doing research that sometimes, you know, that's my quiet time is my research time. That might be a little bit difficult for me, but we'll see. I do appreciate the invitation, though. I do appreciate the invitation. It was very, very sweet. Thank you, though, so much for the tippy, though. You didn't have to tip me with that, though, to tell me that the DM came in. But also, if I don't respond to DMs, my DMs are a mess. I wish I could show you guys what my inbox looks like. It's honestly terrifying. In fact, it's so scary that sometimes I actually just look at it and then I close out of Twitter and then I go and hide in the bedroom and I just start drawing things because I don't know how to tackle them. It feels like as soon as I start responding to a couple people, it's like a few people realize I'm online somehow and then they send me more DMs, which I appreciate. I do. Sometimes I get very, very nice messages. It's just people will send me down rabbit holes, which, again, very nice of you to do. Very, very kind of people to provide me information. But unfortunately, I'm a little autistic and hyper fixatable. So as soon as I get started down one rabbit hole, the rabbit hole I was already going down. I wish you could see all my tabs. Actually, they're all closed out. Or they're not closed out. They're just off. They're cropped off the feed there. Basically, I've slowed my computer down tremendously by the amount of tabs that I have open because of all the rabbit holes. A fun fact: I have actual journalists sending me leads now because they verbatim say they can't write about it because they will lose their job because they're still under the concerns of censorship and shit like that. And they're trusting me. They're messaging me from their actual accounts, which is crazy. And so, I tell them, hey, unless you send me some public facing information to put me down a rabbit hole, you can't send me internal messages or internal concerns or things like that. I don't do things like that. I don't publish people. I'm not a voice for the anonymous. That's not me. I support anybody who does stuff like that. It's super cool, but that's not me. All of my work needs to be 100% reproducible by individuals. So if somebody can't reproduce something through a link or through going and finding the information or, speaking to a chat GPT somehow, through whatever, if they can't reproduce it, then I don't want to publish it like that. I don't want to, I don't want to be the reason why a rumor goes around. It's fine if other people do it. It's just personally for me, I'm a very much so... It has got to be reproducible. Mastigawa, thank you so much for continuing your membership. We know this is why we do that. We love your derp dives. Bless you. Bless. But yeah, anyway, if you want to rant into the void to me, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. But otherwise, your secrets are safe with me unless you got some public facing information. Having sources, this is called. Yes. Citing sources. Thank you so much. Bless you as well. Yes, and actually Eric here helped tag me in some things, and then I'd go double check them. And sure enough, man, we got some good news moving that night. Oh my God, I've never scrolled so hard in my life. That was crazy. That was beautiful fun. I'm so happy that we were able to win. And, there were no questions asked there, but there is still shenanigans going on in Maricopa County. What was fucking big surprise there. Carrie Lake might be having some issues there, but it looks like everybody's on top of it. I'd rather be absolutely useless and just provide demographic information than actually be needed and be like, oh my God, we have to get eyes on the ground, boots on the ground over here because shit's going down, man. I vote Savvy to read Super Chats on Tuesday Night Main Event from now on to replace Beardo. You can't replace Beardo. Y'all don't want me reading Super Chats. It won't be as fun then. New Jersey ended up being closer in race than Arizona, which is wild. Oh my gosh, some of the demographic information. I wasn't expecting some of it to go the way that it was. I was actually so black-pilled. I was nervous. I was like, there's no way we're winning. There's just no way. I genuinely was pleasantly surprised. All of my questions came from a place of fear because I was like, how's this? Is this real life, man? Is this even real life? Even Illinois? Dude, Virginia was close. But you're funny compared to Beardo. Well, I mean, I do funny voices. That's about it. Otherwise, I think he's a fantastic reader. I think he's very good at what he does. That's what he was hired for, after all. What am I gonna do? Just read it in this voice? Nobody wants to hear that. You guys are biased though, because you're my viewers. You're my super awesome friends. Is this just fantasy? That's how it felt to me. It's true. But yeah, anyway, so that's the update on the Nintendo goodness there. And by goodness, I mean not. Unfortunately, we do have more payment processor shenanigans to also speak about today, which is why I wanted to bring that up. Beardo is hired. I need to have a long talk with Jeremy. Well, I guess he wasn't like hired, but he was hired. Yeah, that's his job. He's the red stapler. The the super chats are the red stapler, and he is the basement dwelling enthusiast. Black Ops 6 with G&G this weekend. I have to be careful about streaming Call of Duty after not playing it for so long. I do need to finally sit down and play. Maybe tonight I will finally open the game and play a video game. But I've been busy. Beardo has a job. I mean, kinda. Yo, Savvy, hope you're doing good. I love the Harley voice, bless you. See, even X-Wing knows. Oh my God, wait! X-Wing! What's up? I got mod you too. Add as moderator. Okay, hello, beautiful. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I mean, yeah, come on, guys. Be nice to Beardo. Be nice, all right? He's under a lot of stress right now. There's a lot of calls for him to accept my challenge to Pokemans, and he's very nervous because he talks a big game when it comes to Pokemans. But anybody who knows anything about Pokemans knows that he doesn't know the first thing about PvP Pokemans, because otherwise his favorite Pokemans would not have been the cool Shillmons. So he's in a tough place. Oh man. Oh no, damn it, X-Wing got modded. Actually, it would be funnier if I gave him higher perms than you. Then you would have to be afraid. I can't understand modern Pokemans. Why? It's so much easier now. Hello, Normal Man Savvy. Well, hello to you too. Yes. Defeat Beardo and COD. He has to 1v1 you. I think he's been playing a little bit more than me, but yeah, you know, I think that would be funny too. I actually have no idea what his skill level is with COD. I have no idea what anyone's skill level is. I don't even know what my skill level is right now. You can do almost anything, Savvy, but you can't make us be nice to Beardo. That's true. That's true. I can't make you do that, but I can encourage it. All right. You know what? Next time on the next Tuesday night main event, I challenge you all. You fucking won't because you're cowards. That's right. I'm calling you out now. I challenge you all to say one nice thing to Beardo. I think we should freak him out. I think we should scare him. And I think we should say the absolute nicest things in the world to him. I think we should tell him things like he has a good choice in socks. You know, tell him, hey, you probably have a nice manicure going on. You know, just be nice. Ben did mention that you teamed up with him and over. Yes, we did. We did some dumb shit. Ben is actually the only person in the Geeks and Gamers crew who I have played the Vigia game with off camera. Ben and I were so fucking toxically cancerous in Overwatch 2. I'm actually surprised we didn't get silenced. It was very funny. Wait. Beardo has not done the DLC for Scarlet and Violet? What? Is that true? Hang on. We have to, is Beardo live right now, or is he just, is he, what's he, is it true at Fear the Beardo? Is that, wait, did he change his handle? Is this what his handle is? Oh, that's not even him. What the fuck is Beardo's Twitter? Who the fuck is that? Beardo. Why doesn't it just come up? At Fear the Beardo? There it is. There he is. Has not done SV Pokemon DLC. There we go. I'm just asking questions. Okay. Tell him you like the way he doesn't work out his legs. I complimented Jeremy for Kobe. Yes, you did. And Beardo roasted me. I'm all good for roasting him. That's true. Beardo, you're not nearly as ugly as people say. Like, that's savvy. I suppose. You don't follow Beardo? Rude, so rude. No, I do follow him. I don't follow this other guy who tried to steal his brand, I guess. We follow each other. He pops up on my feed once in a while. What keyboard do I have? I have a Red Dragon clicky with the full suite. Mastagawa, thank you so much for renewing your membership for 2 months. You now have the other legendary racing game. Also, I'm sorry that the designers of your house put the stove in front of the window. Yes, I agree that it was a terrible design choice. I don't appreciate it. Ooh, excuse me. That's what I get? I do it to myself. I know. All right, let's talk about this other subject that's super important that I decided would be better off doing a 1-hour segment on a Friday night when everybody just wants to have fun and play video games instead of saving it for the HR basements on Monday with, you know, when I talk about these things and have the most possible viewers for it because that's when people know to tune in. I don't make smart choices. That's okay. That's kind of the charm to me, to be quite honest. Japanese manga and game site Melon Books becomes the latest Japanese platform to run into trouble with international payment processors. The one-stop doujinshi shop announced today that it will be suspending Visa and MasterCard payments. Click for more. Hello, good afternoon from Guatemala. Hola. Please don't roast me from being outside the U.S. That just makes you 10 times more based. She'll regret it tomorrow. I don't have any regrets. Just like how I don't regret stealing this card and conning it off of a kid, I'm not going to regret this either. I make nothing but good life choices. All right? Yeah. There we go. Savvy needs to finish Dan Bask's love story. I don't know what that... Oh, yes, we do need to finish that game as well. I thought Irudai is the only Muppet. Melon Books, a Japanese platform that sells independently published manga, or doujinshi, video games, anime Blu-rays, suddenly announced on November 18th that it would be suspending MasterCard and Visa payments. Notice how it's always these two, side by side, despite being competitors. Funny how that fucking works out, isn't it? God, I hate these people so fucking much. Oh, it wasn't us! We did not make the censorshipping of the requests! Why is it always the both of you together then? Who the fuck is doing this? Oh, it must be third-party clients. There's another person in the pipeline of receiving of the payments. Oh, really? Why are you letting other individuals impact your ability to make profits then? Why aren't you telling them, no, you can't request censorship of things that are being sold legally? Ah! We have no comment. Why'd you go serious? We have no further comment. That's what I imagine the discussions go like. Fuck 'em! Fuck 'em! Fuck 'em up! This has been a big impact. On Japanese sites offering legal fan art and doujinshi manga. So far this year, Scab, Nico, DMM, DL sites, and Fantia have all been among the sites that have had to disable Visa and MasterCard payments. Earlier this week, Manga Library Z, an online archive of out-of-print manga, announced that it would be shutting down after 14 years because it had lost its primary forms of payment and could not sustain itself as well. Very bad. Very, very bad. I think they are the companies that won't use my card to buy my state legal weed. Yes. Well, so here's what's up with that. So the reason why Visa and MasterCard won't work with weed shops is because it's not federally legal. So they're citing federal law as opposed to state law. And they don't want to get in trouble. Now, if you try to use your card up in Canada, because in Canada it is federally legal to buy marijuanas up in the Canada land, you can use your cards up there. So they are trying to play within the law of that, but it's just fascinating what they are doing. You are one for one, sounding exactly like my grandfather. Wow, your grandfather has a very feminine voice then. That's impressive. Either that or I sound masculine. I don't know. Either way, I was called a troon the other day and a Russian asset. So that's cool. YouTube just crashed for me, so I can't see anybody's comments now for the next 22 seconds. Just kidding, I can see you all now again. Welcome back, lovelies. And Japan-only exclusive stuff from Nintendo. Camelo wants an endorsement from you, Savvy. It's late, but we gotta burn this money. Well, they're $20 million in debt. So I don't know, man. She could not pay me, even if she offered to pay off my IRS bill and all of my debt right now. No, I still fucking wouldn't do it. I wouldn't endorse a cunt. All right? Like, that's not even the fun cunt. Yes, where is accent? Where is accent? Nostalgia, comrades. We must bring censorship to West. Very good. Very good for you. I'm just kidding. I'm not Russian. That is a terrible Russian accent. It's so fucking bad. I'm pretty sure I just lost half my viewership to that. I'm sorry. Oh my god. But yeah, anyway, so this is tragic news. I hate everything. Visa and MasterCard must go away. So of course we made posts, and then I made additional posts, and then yeah, that's about it. So that's what I wanted to talk about. That's why I decided to go live. We're live for 40 minutes. I'll be here for another 20, and then I'm fucking off. Oh man, Mastagawa, thank you so much for the 2. There may be a coming alternative, Bricks Pay. We already have an alternative. It's called crypto. called crypto, and self-custody is the best way forward. Getting rid of banks, middlemen, payment processors, and things like that. So important. If we just go to cash and crypto, we're good to go. Holy shit. I don't even know what you just said to me. Jesus Christ, maybe X-Wing's maybe you're the Russian asset. I just hope Elon Musk, as after he forms a game company that he announced on X, that he might need to form a payment process. Well, he's working on that to challenge those ESG credit card company dominance. Yes. He is working on that. I imagine, though, getting banks to play ball with him has not been fun. But now that we have Trump in power, and now that he is actually working on the American government Team Doge, the banks will probably bend the knee very easily. It's unfortunate that it had to happen this way, but it does. So maybe that's why my bank switched my card to another processor. Probably. Crypto is a direct sender to receiver, no middleman. Exactly. That's why I really enjoy crypto. Crypto is great. It's great for transparency. It's great for getting rid of the middleman. It's great for being able to buy the things that you want to fucking buy. Anybody who says that it's just used for criminal activity is uninformed on the conversation and needs a quick little education. Payment processors, Visa and MasterCard, want to track everybody's payments that they make and the things that they choose to buy. Banks want to apply universal tracking codes to the things that you buy, so that way they can manipulate a social credit score, similar to what happens in China. And I think all of that's wrong, and we need to take a stand against that, and crypto is the way forward. I understand the crypto bros are shitheads and dumb fucks who kind of make the whole scene look like a joke, but there are real things going on. I've been following crypto since before 2017. I've fumbled the bag multiple times. I've given up generational wealth through my own stupidity, and I still love it. I still love crypto. You know what? It's a great learning lesson. Don't leave fucking $200 worth of Doge from 2017 on a fucking exchange, because in 2019 it's gonna shut down. And then when that happens, when Doge hits a fucking 20 cents and you fumble generational wealth, you have no one to blame but yourself. And it's fucking great. It's fucking great. And I hope everybody makes fun of me for that. I could have been living completely debt-free this whole time, but no, my dumb ass had to do it not once, not twice, but 3 times. And now I'm fucked. Good Lord, hire a financial advisor. The financial advisor would not have fucking told me to invest in crypto. Oh man. There are some very funny crypto stories that I have. Very funny. It's not the first time that I lost over $500,000. My laziness is honestly one of the funniest fucking things. I get called a grifter sometimes. It's not often because I write this long-winded post, but when I do, I'm like, bro, I don't even grift my own art. You can't buy my art. I don't fucking draw fan art every fucking day. I mean, I do, but I don't sell it, all right? I'm not chasing trends. I'm just doing my own thing. 20-year financial, exactly. Yeah, see? So then I would have never had that $500,000. I at least had it for a minute. Now, I think honestly, I'm not terrible when it comes to managing. I don't fucking spend money. That's the thing. I don't spend money. I just let it sit on an exchange. That was my dumb shit. I started a crypto coin with Joe Exotic and I made $7,000 and then dipped. You probably shouldn't say that out loud. I mean, if you did. Crypto is pretty volatile, needs more guarantees or federal protection. So the volatility comes from the speculatory market. There are stable coins. There are ones that don't move. But the idea is to prevent the government from getting involved in the first place, because you don't want somebody to be able to get into a back end. I didn't rug it. He did. Oh, well, that's all that matters. The whole point of crypto is that it's unregulated. Exactly. Regina Sharp, thank you so much for the 10. Fumbled generationally tax. Also, my late tax. Bless you. Yes. Oh, man. Ken Akamatsu does not deserve to be treated poorly. Amen. I still have his Love Hina comics. Dude's a fucking legend. Oh, man. Not spending money. Are you sure you're a woman? You know, that's... All right, if you look at my closet, you would assume that I spend a lot of money. My money spending days were in my early 20s, all right? When I first started streaming and I was making some of the money that I did, that's when I was an idiot. That is when I was an absolute fucking idiot. My closet, which still has clothing from when I was 15. I think that's my oldest tank top. I think I got, no, I'm sorry. I still have the brown pants that my grandmother bought me before she passed, which means, and they still fit me. And that was from when I was 13 or 14. Yes. So I still have, I'm 33 now. I have clothing from when I was 14 years old. And then in my early 20s, I went on shopping sprees because I was making a lot of money from streaming back then. That was when I was stupid. But now I just don't spend any money. So that's just me. At most, I'll buy myself some technology once a year. I do need to upgrade. I don't need to, but I do want to upgrade my Fold. I want to switch that to being my main phone. And I'd like the Fold 6, I think. I really like the Fold. I have a lot of fun with it. Shout out to 33 Crew. Shout out. I don't know what that means. Dan Vasquez is going to be won over by nervous JD Vance in the game. Probably. What's the sound for every super chat? That's Ari's death sound from League of Legends. Ari's death sound number 3, I think it is. And then I just put a whip crack over it. I still have shirts I wear from college football 12 years ago. Hell yeah. I think we should make bartering more culturally accepted too. I agree. No smarter financial tip than keep as much wardrobe from high school as possible. Amen. Savvy, you sacrificed your chesticles. That is unforgivable. I agree. Oh, I'm 33. I figured it was a super self-explanatory. Oh! Hey, look. I'm retarded. Have we not? We know this, all right? I can literally say that I'm 33, and then you can say, shout out 33 Crew, and then I'll have moved on from that sentence, and I won't have realized what the fuck you're talking about. All right? I'm literally retarded. I'm 38. You're about to exit the 30s club. Only if you acknowledge it. Okay, Alex Jones. Oh, no. No, I'm Asmongold. I can't be the oldest person here. Don't worry. My spine thinks it's the oldest here. Is there a 45 Crew? You guys are going to give me the sweats talking about age. Oh, man. 33 is a Freemason thing? That's what I thought. Yeah, you know, my mind went to conspiracy theories. Oh, man. I didn't think I was going to fly through these conversations as quickly as I did. But we did. I don't have any other topics, really. I mean, we could talk about, like, the failure of Veilguard, but I don't think we need to beat that. Did somebody say Aspen? Poor Kirsha. Oh, man. 37 going on 60. No, man, we're going to make America healthy again. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Oh, I'm sweaty because of my fucking heating pad. Turn off. My spine, man. My spine's so bad. As far as possibly adjusting the schedule, I do want to, so I don't want to move around HR Basement. I know I fumble with it going from sometimes starting at 2 o'clock, sometimes starting at 3 o'clock, sometimes starting at 3:32. I do want to mess around though with adding more days. So I think maybe I'm going to shoot for 2 streams a week for sure, instead of just the 1 stream with the occasional second. So we'll have that to look forward to. I will attempt to play a video game this weekend. I will attempt to play Call of Duty. I will attempt to enjoy myself instead of just doing endless amounts of scrolling and being black-pilled. So maybe we'll start doing some game streams. I don't feel necessarily comfortable streaming Call of Duty right this second, though, because I have a feeling I'm going to be exceptionally toxic, which could be funny for you guys. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not worried about saying the wrong thing and, having a bridge moment or anything like that. There's not going to be any of that. It's just, like sometimes I get a little too locked in and sometimes I'm a little too competitive. I used to love my Call of Duty time to myself. And then when I did stream it, it was very difficult. Not difficult, but I was drunk all the time. Not that I plan on drinking excessively now, but it was just a different time. That's all. Do you have a DeviantArt? No. What about myanimélist.com? God, no. I keep all of that stuff near and dear to my heart. Let's go! Toxic COD lobbies again? Yes! I'm telling Beardo we're playing tonight. Oh, God. I need to have a couple warm-up games before I ruin anything. ASMR stream when? Oh, we could do that. You remember seeing Mount St. Helens explode? That's fucking crazy. That's also really cool. Oh, yes. Yes. We're going to go watch the DOA. Am I going to get banned for this? DOA Prism Extreme. 1 week ago. You're asking me to watch a 1-week-old trailer.
ねえ、オーナー、知ってる？七色の光に願った二人はずっと。せっかくだからオーナーのことをもっと教えてよ。
Am I gonna get...
ね、いいでしょ。
I don't know.
ずっとお慕いしており
My
ます。
baby girl!
オーナー様、オーナーさん、この島、本当に素敵な島ですね。
Holy
これからは
They
直
look so
接指導を行います。よろしく。じゃあ二人
I
っき
like
り
her
で
hair.
楽しみましょう。
ちょっとくらいならいいかな。この後
What is this? Their dating game?
甘えちゃおっかな。こういう撮影
Okay. I have a question. But I don't know how to phrase it. Epic Mike! Hello. So I'm playing a different game targeted towards women that's doing the exact same things here. And I'm finding it quite interesting how these dating sims are getting very first person, very self-inserted, very targeted to the self-insert fantasy. Now, I understand that there's always been a, POV thing. I understand that. I understand a lot of people are self-inserts. It's fine. I find it interesting, though, that it's going mainstream. That's an interesting thing. So when I play dating sims, I'm not playing it from my perspective. I create a character. I create a name for the character that is not my own. I don't know. You know what? I just find it fascinating and I'm here for it. I love it. I love this. This is one hell of a timeline. That's all I have to say. Mastigawa, thank you so much for the 5. Rocket Jump made a video about Savvy's criminal card theft. Wait, who? What? Anime Crimes Division S1 Episode 2 playing for keeps. The main guy is literally Savvy but fat and male. What? I don't know if that's hyperbole. If that is Dead or Alive, Venus Vacation Prism game is being released on Sweeney. I just know it'll be DI infested company. It'll censor it probably. Denmark Radar, thank you for the DKK20. Prism or Veilguard, vote. Oh, easy. Everybody's choosing fucking Prism. Nobody's choosing fucking Veilguard. You phrased it very poorly, but I know exactly what you mean. No, I phrased it astronomically poorly because I don't know how to articulate what I want to articulate. Because I realize I am a minority in the way that I consume my fiction. I have a very weird... How do I explain this? I have a very strange... I suppose, relationship with fiction, because none of it comes from a place of I want to experience that. It doesn't come from a place of self-insert. It doesn't come from a place of I personally want to experience any of this. I enjoy, perhaps I am the ultimate cuck in that regard then, but I enjoy observing. I enjoy being the observer in the fiction case. I hate reading first person things. I don't like it. It makes me feel weird. I prefer reading things knowing that it's characters interacting, not that it's meant to be me interacting with it. I understand that a lot of people enjoy that kind of thing. I just personally can't get into it. It doesn't work for me. But that's why I have the views that I do about fiction, where everybody should indulge in fiction in some way, shape, or form. But it's why I'm so open-minded to experiencing different things in fiction, even things that I wouldn't normally even entertain otherwise. Savvy likes visual novels, not dating sims. Yeah, exactly. I enjoy those kinds of things. Yeah, cuck savvy, basically. You're weird like the rest of us. Yeah, no, but I, like when I watch... I need to be very careful here as I out myself. When I go and I watch various cultural animations, I'm not watching it from a place of again, self-insert. I'm just observing it. I want to be an observer. You know? I want to be an observer in the room. I don't want it to be real. I don't want it to translate to an actual human. For example, bodily fluids absolutely make me squeamish. All right, I cannot stand like the idea of gender fluids. That disgusts me wholeheartedly in the real life. Okay, the cereal milk does not bode well with me in real life, but in fiction, I'm totally fine with it. Bukkake all over the place, please. This is fascinating. I wish to observe more. But the minute it becomes real, the minute that it becomes 3D, I'm like, God damn, I'm gonna throw up everywhere. And I think that one helps kind of explain my open-mindedness towards fiction, but also explains my weird, almost very vanilla, boring life otherwise. Oh my God, that's a woman thing. It's the exact same thing. Yeah, I don't, hello, I'm new here. What is bukkake? I'll tell you when you're older. In the game, you're the girl's manager. Ah, that makes sense then. Still a first-person dating sim. I stopped watching F&Teen for gooning session? For a gooning what? You gooned to them? Some things only work in 2D. Yeah, exactly. Like, some things only work in, 3D Pig, 2D Pure elements, obviously. So some of those things you would never, ever want that to be translated to real life. Like, I shouldn't say that. Never mind. Because that's why the ovipositor exists. I was going to say, there's no woman who actually wants a clutch of eggs deposited into her fucking vagina and asshole. That's not the case at all. There's absolutely women out there who would love to have a dozen eggs shoved up her various ports of entry. But for me personally, that's fucking no thank you. It's fine. Discuss it with me in fiction. Wonderful. Fucking Sakura has a bunch of shit shoved up into her, whatever. But translate it to real life? Fucking no. No thank you. I'm gonna cry in my car and drink some vodka now. Osmora199 decided that the conversation was so good they would join the HR Rep membership crew. Please enjoy all of that. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Listen, like I said, when it comes to fiction, almost nothing is off the table for me. Hey, Savvy, found your videos through Nerdotic and Geeks and Gamers. Welcome! We're having an educational discussion about the about the demographics that enjoy having eggs shoved up their rectum. I was told this place was for feet and bush, but I stayed for the vulgarity. Excellent. Dan Vesk, how are you? Savvy, please check your Twitter DMs. It's extremely important. All right? How's your hand doing? I hope you're doing okay. What have we got? I have so many fucking DMs. You have beautiful eyes. The threading of your eyes is so fascinating. It's actually quite similar to mine in the sense that there's specks of color that are not like the other colors that are there. So, yes. Fascinating. Interesting, even. Wolfsman, thank you so much for the 199. If this gets me dead or alive 7, I'm fine with it. Amen. Savvy fell for one of the classic blunders. Dan Vask DMs. My eyes are not hate. For the love of fuck. My eyes are green. They are green. Say it with me, chat. Fucking green. Green like money. Green like the forest treetops. Green like the broccoli that you eat that you pretended to be a fucking long neck when you were 4 years old after watching fucking Littlefoot eat his tree stars. Green. Oh my God, if Hazel was meant to be green, then it would be called green. Yes, this is where the cool kids hang out. partially colorblind, but I know my eyes are green. That's it. I'm ending stream. If one more person says Hazel Eyes, I'm legitimately going to play the ending. I'm going to play the outro, and I'm rage quitting stream. One more person says Hazel. There it is. We're done.
Hey, Pumas, please put Guzma in the lodge. I know he's a bit of a coconut head. Even if I knew he's still in bed. But he's a boy Guzma, and he's not sus at all. Put the coconut head in the lodge. Share a cup of hot chocolate with my boy. He's all island meat, no soy.
I'm only kidding. Actually, I'm not. No, I had only planned to stream for an hour, and it just crossed over to an hour. I'm not rage quitting. I'm not emotional. I don't care. We did what Beardo couldn't do. That's very true. No, I genuinely had only planned to stream for 1 hour, and we just crossed the 1 hour mark. So I am going to play the music for you. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Seriously, I only had those 2 topics to talk about. They were so near and dear to me that I just wanted to bring them up today. And even if you, and now you have... Excuse me. Mastigawa, thank you for the 5. I meant that's, a vid you can watch. You'll understand. I don't know if they'll let you stream it. But maybe we can watch Infinity Nikkei gameplay trailer. What? I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to stream for an hour. I just want to have a good time tonight. Talk about those things and then make some memes. And then you guys made fun of me, so that works. If she leaves now, it means we won against Hayes. No, it doesn't mean that. You can go back and watch the start of the stream. I said I'd only be here for an hour. Ha. It's true. You guys got your fill of bullying, and now I will see you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys on the flip side on the X. Thank you so much, by the way, for 14,000 subscribers. I didn't... thank you. Thank you for that. I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Rio, for the 99. For the .99. I appreciate it. Hot Tub Stream, what the fuck? Couch stream. Couch stream. That's what we have. Not hot tub. Couch. Maybe I'll get a little fucking inflatable pool, but I'll put, like, balls in it. And then I'll throw myself in that. I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your weekends. And maybe I'll come back and play some video games or something. But for now, I'm going to go throw up in the toilet because you guys keep fucking up my eye color. God damn it.
Hey,
Fuck!
Guzma in the lodge. I know he's a bit of a coconut head. Even if I knew he's still in bed. But he's a boy Guzma, and he's not sus at all. Put the coconut head in the lodge. Share a cup of hot chocolate with my boy. He's all island meat, no soy. Just wanna sit by the fire with my Guzma. Please don't break that. Look, I know he's not perfect. Never got that first place award. And when anyone talks, he's really bored. Maybe he's a little rude, but he's #1 in my heart. Put the coconut head in the lodge. Share a cup of hot chocolate with my boy. He's all island meat, no soy. Just wanna sit by the fire with my Guzma. I'm being serious. Please don't break that. He's had a rough life. Not the biggest fan of golf or rules. He thinks traditions make everyone fools. Guzma's our rebel bleach blonde bug boy. But he makes such a good first impression. Put the coconut head in the lodge. Share a cup of hot chocolate with my boy. He's all island meat, no soy. Just wanna sit by the fire with my Guzma, I'm trying to help you out, but if you destroy the lodge, Guzma, please!